If you guys would like to get yourself some official Simpzy merchandise, check out my Spreadshirt link in the description below for t-shirts, hoodies, mugs and cups. If you do make a purchase, send me a photo on Twitter, but regardless, let's get stuck into the video. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're back on the Man in the High Castle mod. We're playing as Nazi America. This is episode 4. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below where you would like me to expand. So in today's episode, it is currently the 28th of April 1969. And we're going to attack and betray the greater Nazi Reich. I'll put in the description below all the mods I'm running for this series, but this is going to be a hell of an episode. This is make or break for the campaign. So, at the moment, diplomacy-wise, this is the territory that we currently occupy. In the first episode, we managed to retake the Americas, bar from the west coast with the Japanese Pacific states. Having, what states do they even occupy? Arizona, Nevada, California, Oregon, and Washington state. We managed to take Canada, we managed to take Mexico, we have the entirety of South America backing us as well, because we've got crazy construction and production. In the third episode, must have been the fourth, we managed to take España. We also managed to take parts in Africa, and we got Britain and Ireland under our control as well. We have Switzerland and Sweden, our puppet, both fascist states, so they're going to help us out. So we currently have 106 divisions here on the border with Germany and France, modern-day France. We're going to be pushing over the Alps. We have 20 divisions down in Africa to deal with the Axis territories in Africa. 21 divisions here protecting the ports in Iberia. Another 17 divisions here hitting the Nazi-occupied territories just north of Brazil. 3 divisions here dealing with, I guess these are French, yeah, these are French colony. Yeah, these are French-occupied islands, so we need to deal with them. And then we have 28 divisions protecting Great Britain. Navy-wise, I have an extensive fleet of 305 active ships. Fighters-wise, how are we sort of looking here? Here we go, this is what we want. We have over 4,000 fighters active, nearly 4,000 close air support, 1,000 tactical bombers, and 239 strat bombers over France as well. So the main attack is going to come from France itself. Hopefully we can push up, hit them, and hit them hard. Basically blitzkrieg all the way to Poland and hopefully try and make them capitulate as quickly as possible. These other Reichs are going to be a huge concern. We've got the Caucasus Reich, we've got the Ukrainian Reich, we've got the Polish Reich here, we have the Muscovy Reich as well. Wars-wise, there are 2 wars going on at the moment. We have the German-Soviet War, where the Germans have lost a million men from the Moscow Reich, but the Soviets have lost nearly 1.7 million men. Trotsky is on the back foot. We've also got the Soviet-Japanese War, typical Japanese coming in at the last minute to try and snatch up some territory. Manchukuo has lost nearly 500k men, and they've lost 147, so they're pushing them from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the faction and create my own, and I'm going to blitzkrieg up here with the help of Sweden and Switzerland. I'm playing as Heinrich Himmler. We're playing as Nazi America. Hitler has forsaken the fascist values, and there are no more true Nazis left in the greater Nazi Reich. We're going to bring them under our control. Also wise, we've still got the Italian faction here with Italy, Greece, Turkey, Iraq, and bits in Africa. And then we have the Greater East Asian Cooperation Sphere, which encompasses Japan, Manchukuo, reorganized China, and India. Research-wise, we're doing quite well. Mostly just battleships now, as we've done most of the tech tree. Trade rights-wise, we've got a surplus by a fair bit. We're still building more military factories where we can. We have 557 military factories. As you can see here, we're pumping out a fair bit. My recruitment and deployment is coming on quite nicely. We've got 98 nukes in the bank with a manpower of 5.11 million. But never fear, we've got scraping the barrel left. We're only on 2.5% conscription, which it's quite good. Like, we don't need to go to 5% just yet to get that plus 10% trading time. So we could switch over to that once we switch over. Yeah, we're already on a, what are we actually on? Oh, we're on a minus 25 division training anyway. So we are just absolutely hammering out troops as quickly as possible. And we've got a spare 18 divisions just sitting idly by. That's fantastic, if I do say so myself. So what I'm going to do with that is, I want to sort of leave a small, probably 10 divisions here in America, but the rest can probably head over to help. Why not come over to Porto, Portugal? Okay, so let's, Buggier, I'm going to have to wait for you to fall out. Wait until those, yep, and then these blokes here can be the American army. Who's going to be? Lucas Walker, Texas Walker Ranger, okay? Alright, so let's move them out of Philly. Let's move them to New York. Okay. Okay, so is everyone on force attack? Excellent. Where is my navy operating? Oh, they're actually repairing. We need you guys to operate probably up here in the English Channel. Probably try and protect our island as best we can. Maybe even the Swedes. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. Probably that's where the best place where they need to be operating. Let's say we've got some more anti-air stuff here. So we're going to be declaring war upon Germany here today. It's going to be an absolute fucking cracker. I might even just sort of hold off on doing this other sort of research stuff just yet, because we might as well just sort of sit tight. Okay, so let's straight up now leave the German Reich. Leave faction. Boom. Asked to join faction, okay. So does that mean now Switzerland and Sweden? Yeah, so they're actually not in the Axis anymore, which is fantastic. So we're technically all neutral here. Hang on, let's go quickly check back Switzerland in a sec. Hang on a minute. What did that just say? Huh. I did mention those factions before. I didn't really contemplate being able to join. Can we join this Roman faction? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. This would be a huge morale boost, a huge gain if we can join their faction, allow them to do most of the fighting and the dying, especially on this eastern front, through Germany, maybe Greece, maybe through the Caucasus. What about Japan? Where's Japan? Ah, maybe Japan might be a opportunity. Huh. It's because we're fascist. That's why they like me so much. You know what? I'm actually going to join. What is it? What is the faction actually called? Exactly. Novium Imperium Romanium. Okay, let's join. Yeah, Mussolini then. Let's join his faction. Oh, you're joking. Excellent. So now we're a cool Roman red. I could just betray and leave them at any point anyway, but we have just gained how many active fighters on the border here? Well over a couple of hundred. Oh wow. So what I'm going to do straight up now is I'm going to justify war against the Nazi state, as I want to bring the Nazi American Reich to overthrow the German one. Okay, so let's do that then. So we've got some exiled divisions. That's fine once the war ticks over. Wait for this justification to be done. There we go. Let's declare war now upon the German Reich. Here we go. She's all about to kick off now. Boom chakalaka. So we're at war with the Nazi German Reich. And there's already a couple of rogue, I guess they're volunteer units, because we are allied with, of course, the Italians now. Yeah, I guess they're loaned units. That's interesting. Okay, so let's give the orders then. Let's get rid of the Nazis out of the Americas. The quicker we can do that, the better, because then they won't be able to naval invade us in the Americas, and it's going to be really hard to do it from Africa. So if we can sort of have a contingent here to defend, that's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, okay, we've got more reinforcements coming over here now. That's just another army we can chuck up on over. Okay, so let's rejig this a bit. This is my African army. So, I was going to see if you can make another front line here, mate. Maybe not. Just, well, now you can actually go this way. So, maybe just push. Well, you can't do that. Why can't you do that? Aren't you here on this border? Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, push through France then. Let's rejig Reinhardt here. Now, I want you basically to go all the way to Poland. That's our best bet. So hit them hard. You've got to risk it for the brisket, lads. And let's actually bomb the French here where we can. And let's send some friendly missiles over the top to try and make them capitulate. Especially try and help out our Swiss comrades here. Okay, so it looks like the Swiss have actually joined in because we did puppet them. So it did work. Puppets are loyal regardless of if they're in a faction. Okay, let's accept that. And we're making a pretty decent headway here now. World War III, I guess, has kicked off, and there's a lot of Navy results here as well. We're still waiting for our reinforcements to come. We still have air supremacy over the top, and we're slowly but surely making some progress. Nazi America will be great again. Let's get rid of the German Nazis. They don't hold fascism up in high regard. Let's get our fascists out. What are they called? Fascas. What are they actually called? Fascas, I think they're called. They're the Roman bundle of sticks with an axe in it. Fasces? I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. Okay, so how's the fighting in Sweden going? Not really too much. A little couple of pockets of Finnish blokes. Oh, we've knocked out them here. And have we knocked out of everyone in... Okay, have we knocked the Axis out of the Americas? It looks like we have quite easily. Now, there is a... They have Greenland, they have Iceland, which could be a problem. It looks like we're doing quite well here, pushing against the French. What I'm going to do with these blokes is I'm going to actually chuck this division down here onto the border of Africa, because you can actually do naval invasions down there, which could be a problem. I might just get rid of these blokes here and send them here to reorganize. How many more men do we have in reserve? We've got 6. So sending them to the Porto rally point is probably not a bad idea. Wow, we are really hammering past big time. And Vichy France has capitulated. Excellente. So let's have a quick look at the stats. So we've lost 180k men. We've killed over 400 Nazis. Nazi bastards. I mean German Nazis. We are the true Nazis. The American Nazis. Vichy France... Okay, so it's pretty much even here. So we have 217 divisions. Sweden has 22. The Swiss have 38. We've got 30 with Turkey, 13 with Greece, 43 with Iraq, and over 320 with the Roman Empire. I do plan to betray the Roman Empire at some point, but we'll just have to sort of wait and see. Okay, looks like we've nearly knocked out them here in Africa. In Northern Africa, that is. Okay, let's continue on. How's my naval conflicts going? It looks like we're just sort of... Okay, whoa. I want to see this one here. Where was the one with the 27? I don't know, but there was a massive conflict somewhere. Okay, how well are we doing actually pushing back the Germans? Let's continue this up. It's turning into a little bit border gory. Why are there Soviet lands here now? That's infuriating, to say the least. Okay, so it's going a little bit all over the place, but we should be right. We might need to... Yeah, once we take them out, we might need to redirect this. Okay, so how is everyone sort of pushing here? They're getting pushed back. They're getting pushed back here. The major offensive is coming out quite well. So to win this war, we need to make the greater... Oh, fuck me. So we need the greater Nazi Reich to capitulate. We need the Ukrainian Reich and the Muscovy Reich. Now, the Ukrainian Reich is probably quite easily to get to. The Muscovy Reich is quite extensive, seeing they're dealing with the Soviet Union. It's probably not a bad idea to ask and give them military access. And obviously we're in the Italian faction. We should be able to help. So we should be able to move through these Soviet lands a lot more easily. Now, this is just insane. This border gore is ridiculous, to say the least. So let's try and rejig this up as best we can. We might even be able to swing around here and sort of fortify. But like I said, we want to try and get to this part at least. So let's go like that where you can, mate. Okay, so let's rejig these guys as well, because we want to try and hit Africa. Because, wow, that's a huge chunk there. Let's... Whoa, why can't you go far down here? Oh, there's like lines. You can't go through that part of Africa. Because, you know, it's a fucking desert. But that'll do. You guys can... Look at that! Look at that, circumnavigating Africa. Mwah. Benevento! Okay. An alright job. We do have some spare reserves here. How many more we got here? 10 more coming. So you just keep on sending them to Porto, and then we'll send them up to the front line. Okay. Let's continue on where we can. Ace pilot promoted, who dares wins. So I'm not too sure about like the quality of unit we're coming up against. Just looking at let's have a look at some of the brand new units we've got here. So we've got a unit of SS Nazis. So what are we actually rolling with? Vichy France equipment 3. So a bit of a mixture there of stuff. What's like these? Yeah, so we're even using some MS-40 rifles. Even got some Sterling here. So we do have some of our own Nazi American wares, especially sort of technical equipment wise. Oh god, if you can swing around here. Huh. We might be able to gain an offensive. Okay, pushing through the Alps there is a little bit insane. Maybe we should leave that to a couple of the other flyboys. And let everyone else here go for this main assault. So what's like, why is it so bad at the moment? Just inferior enemy and stuff. Well, taking Africa is going to reduce their resources by, okay, a little bit. I thought it would be a significant amount. Oh, nah, chromium wise, yeah, I guess. But overly not too much. Okay, continuing going down this sort of stuff's a good idea, but most of the tech tree is nearly now, like, done. We're not getting any naval invasions. We are losing supply and stuff. Okay, those 17 divisions are there. They're defending. There, it's fine. My navy is slowly but surely making its way across. More reinforcements are getting here by the day. It also doesn't help trying to attach it to the line. Okay, so now it looks like a lot more in our favour. Some divisions aren't in position. 50 large river crossing divisions still repairing. So let's sort of rear up a bit. We've got 123 divisions, so we should be alright to continue to push through France. I am worried that they're sort of not pushing through Switzerland there, you know. Okay, so how are we looking either side? So we've lost 415k. Sweden looks like they're going to capitulate. The Italians have lost 76, but we're still doing most of the fighting and most of the dying, of course. Okay, let's try and push where we can. A couple of bubbles, especially on this eastern flank here, seems to be doing alright. Pushing through France is going to be a hell of a lot easier than actually trying to push through the Austrian or the Swiss Alps. It's kind of a little bit insane. Okay, so we're actually kind of losing air support here. It's kind of back and forth, you know. Okay. How well are my fighters doing? We've still got a hell of a lot more in reserve anyway. Okay, looks like we're pushing up towards the Maginot Line, which is exactly what we want. So what outdated equipment do we have? Okay, like super heavy battleships too. That's good, I guess. And, oh, we can get rocket comet stuff, right. Not going to need that whatsoever. Oh, here we go. We're about to surround and kill a bunch of German Nazis. I wonder where Adolf Hitler is, probably quivering in his boots with a cyanide pill in his mouth. I can't see how many sort of troops are here, but the majority of the Muscovy Reich is there. When I was in the Axis, they had a huge percent. So, how well are we pushing here, lads? We've nearly taken France. Looks like there's a little bit of contention here. They've been pushed down in Greece a bit. How well is this sort of going along? Okay, so low supply seems to be the problem. A couple of convoys here in the Americas, which is fine. We're not getting navally invaded from the north. That was honestly one of my concerns. Okay, let's send more guys over where we can, because we are just pumping out troops relentlessly, to say the least. So let's send those boys over. Okay, we lost 5 divisions there, but we should be alright. Okay, what seems to be the problem? Okay, low supply. That sucks, man. Will it get better as we push in? Perhaps not. Superior enemy. Some divisions not in position. We might need to slow things down a bit. Okay, guys, the war is still trickling on. We have the Treaty of Yakutsk. The Muscovy Reich took 34 states. Japan took 5. The Soviet Union was unfortunately puppeted. Trotsky's still communist. But it looks like the Muscovy Reich is under the control of the Germans now, which kinda sucks. We should be able to surround and kill a decent amount of Germans just here. Okay, I've got 38 divisions here. Actually, I'm trying to send just these blokes where we can. We need to get these guys over to Sweden, because Sweden's not looking healthy at all. Oh, do we not have... Come on. I can request their forces, actually. I don't want to do that, but I could do it if I wanted to. I'm just trying to get an army over here, because we might be able to push down through Copenhagen, through Denmark. Why can't we go through here? We don't have stuff operating in the Balkan. Fuck me. Okay, boys and girls, we've got 150 divisions roughly on the border with the French, and yeah, well, Switzerland capitulated, so that's not good, but it looks like we're slowly making some ground. It's just back and forth, a little bit of a ping-pong match at the moment. Sweden looks like they're about to capitulate, though. Unfortunately, I can't get troops there through the Baltic. We're losing convoys. Where's my navy? They need to be operating here. That's where you guys need to be operating on search and destroy. Okay, Air Force-wise, we still have superiority. Okay, how's the front line going down in Africa? It's a little bit all over the place, but low supply is really to be blamed here more than anything. So let's continue to hit these pockets up, especially cut across Africa where we can. Okay, so they've taken a little bit here. Ooh, they're actually pushing down into Iraq, and it looks like Turkey quite convincingly. It's 1970 now. Holy crap. They're pushing down here. We've made a lot of ground here. Oh, we're actually fighting some of the a different Reich here by the look of it. We've got more reinforcements coming by the day. Let's try and get them up to the front line where we can. Okay, so how well are we looking? So we've lost 2 million of our own Americans. The Italians have nearly lost 1 million, but we've killed 3.7 of theirs. So we've killed, okay, so it's basically even. They're at 27% to capitulation. It's going to be a tough one. It's not going to be easy. Hopefully we can prevail. Hail victory! Okay, so where do those reinforcements come? Let's chuck them into this blue line here. Okay. I just thought I'd like spread out the 96 there, you know, and then I've got this 67 force here in the north just really just hammering through Belgium, the likes of the Netherlands, through France as well. That's probably going to be our best bet. It doesn't look like we're getting much naval invasions though, but which is good. We've still got this army trying to head down here as well. If we can take Africa back, that just leaves, well, no naval invasions pretty much, which is fantastic, which is what we want. But we've got a lot of work to do before we can say that we are the true fascists, the true Nazis left in the world. The only true-born Nazi brothers. Alright, so how... Oh, man, you're losing too much ground here. Like, really too much. Wow, they actually pushed them all the way to Bologna. Venice has fallen. Crikey. How can I rectify this situation? Fuck. Wow, guys, this war is still a border gory shithole. Somehow, I don't know how this managed to happen, but my army's got split up here. Look how many divisions are just hanging out here. We've got 47 here with Reinhardt, trying to push north. We've got 71 here with Alex Williams. Then we've got 57 with Rudolph. We're still pushing down in Africa quite convincingly, but we might be able to surround and kill some of these guys that are just like in a kill zone, essentially. So if we can maybe try and get over the top of them, you know, and then try and like... there's like 35 Norwegian divisions here, which is just insane. We've managed to swing around past Lille, Brussels, Amsterdam. If we can try and knock out Germany, because at the moment we're currently 30% in favour. We lost 2.7 million Nazi Americans, and the German Nazis have lost nearly 5 million, which is fantastic. The Italians have lost 1 million as well. I've still got 2 million manpower in reserve. We've got nukes in the bank as well. We might need to... Actually, what we can... Oh, that's what we can do. I got an idea. Let's now get everyone to try and envelop that. And I'm just going to nuke the hell out of it. As long as we can surround and kill a couple of them. You'll be laughing. There's so many divisions here. I've never seen this many. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game. Alright, now go. Go, lads. Go, 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 Gadget. Let's try and surround and kill them as many as we can. Did we cut them off at a point? There's too much fucking just dust. I think we might have. We might have surrounded some of them. We have. Let's push them only as far as Marseille. Come on. Let's do it again. We've got some. They might bail out through the port. Looks like some have. Let's continue this up. Push to Marseille. We might have just got them here. Nah, they're evacuating big time. Look at them all popping out of this port. We just need to take the ports. Get to the ports. Yeah, look at them. Look at them bail out. Look at them. We've got them. Oh, we've overrun a fuck ton there. Hopefully that doesn't cook the front line. Nah, looks like the majority of the force is still going. How many's here? There must be over 50 divisions there. 37, around about 50, yeah. Get rid of them, that might make them capitulate. Come on, you bastards. Yes! What? That's ridiculous. Right, let's continue on. Where we can. Push back down here. Has that rocketed that up? Yeah. Massively. Whoa, 10 million. I don't know what that was before, but we got a fuck ton of units then. Okay, we're still pushing north quite convincingly. We've got 26 more divisions in our reserve. I'm just getting so many of my own divisions, I just can't keep track. 282. Probably the most I've had in a sort of vanilla World War II campaign ever. Alright, so let's surround and kill these guys. There's 10.6 million, okay? Once I get rid of surround and kill these guys, what's it gonna drop to? You know? I can't tell, as most of them are probably going to be bailing out through ports. Let's try and push and kill as many of them as we can. Oh, there we go, they're gone. What was it? 10.8. Yep, it just rocketed up. 800,000 we probably surrounded and killed there. And what is this? Marseille? Maybe Monaco or something. Right, I'm going to have to rejig this front line because it's fucked at the moment. Whoa, so is this down in Africa. At the moment, we've still got 1.7 million manpower. It's probably time to switch over to extensive conscription. And then look at that. My god, this war is, I mentioned it before, a ping pong match. It's just back and forth. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay, so it's currently the 27th of August 1970. We've got 176 of our own divisions fighting here, 46. It's just kind of neck and neck. We got some ground here. I think we got past Amsterdam. Like, it's just back and forth, you know. Italy screwed up big time. They managed to lose a huge position here in the Alps, which it sucks, but we might be able to come back from it. Looks like Iraq is basically fallen, which is shit. Turkey, Greece look like they could be on the way. So for this war to end, myself and Rome need to capitulate. We've even got a Soviet-Iraqi war. We've killed 15 million, nearly 3 times as well. Yeah, 3 times as many Nazis have died. But it's just tough, you know. I don't know if we're gonna win. It's currently 2% in favour of the defenders. They still have 15 million manpower. Yeah, but about 14 million manpower left. We got 4. We got plenty more than that though. We're making some ground now. Switzerland looks like it's back. Oh, here we go. We've caused a bit of a trickle here, but can we cause a flood? But look at this. We've got like crazy bonuses against us as well. We're still making progress. We've got another army here coming up. How many more divisions do we have back in America? Another 22 can be sent over. I made the decision to send my forces from South America over because there's no way we're going to get navally invaded. And down in Spain as well, we've still got control of the Mediterranean, which is key. Okay, Africa is... Oh, is Africa done? Yeah, we have Africa completely under our control. Oh, shit. I didn't even realise that. So that's just freed up a whopping 22 divisions here. Get you guys to the nearest port as possible, and then we'll send you guys up over to the front line. I still think I'm going to need a navy in Britain, an army in Britain to defend the ports. I'm just more paranoid, but there's probably no harm in keeping 10 divisions in America just in case. At the moment, we've still got 121 nukes in the bag. We might need to redirect my air force now, actually. Oh, yeah, let's drop some bombs on some of the German states. Maybe try and hit Strasbourg, seeing as we're trying to get straight up into it. What would be best is to try and knock out their air force. Because if you knock out a, oh, what? No way. How did that happen? Oh, it's with the nukes. Oh, fuck yes. The German Reich has capitulated. I don't believe it. How did that happen? To be fair, we have killed at least 10 million German Nazis compared to our 3.5 American. Right, so what else do we need to take out now? Out of this, we have to take the Muscovy Reich and the Ukrainian Reich. Okay, cool. How far? So they're there, and then... Oh, fuck me. They're the Soviet Union Reich here. There's the Muscovy Reich. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Bye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.